Hi guys, Varun here from Fonearena. I'm just back from a trip to China and Hong Kong, and guess what I got from there? The Apple Watch. Not really an unboxing of sorts because I already have it in my hand here, I'm wearing it. But then, just wanted to give you a tour of the box itself. It comes in a pretty different packaging, unlike other Apple products I've seen before or you have seen before, and it makes me think that Apple is not a gadget maker but more like a luxury brand or something like a jewelry store. Especially this trip to the Apple store for checking on the Apple Watch felt like a trip to a jewelry store to check my ring size or a size of a bangle for some of the women. So it's a very different experience in Apple. I don't know if it's headed in the right direction or in the wrong direction, but it's a different Apple experience altogether with the retail experience and with the Apple Watch experience as well. So this is a box, really big box for a watch. So probably the biggest smartwatch box we have in our office as well, compared to the Moto 360 and other boxes as well. So as you can see here, so this is the Apple Watch Sport 38mm. So this is the cheapest Apple Watch you can buy for $349, and I don't think you should pay anything more to Apple for the Apple Watch. I don't think it's justified paying for the bands. It's just the Apple app experience on the wrist, which is kind of nice. And this is actually the basic one. So it has the INX glass Retina display. So this is the box on the front, and on the back you have the specs as well. So you have the specs here: Apple Watch 7000 series, aluminum INX glass, Retina display, composite black, sports band, stainless steel pin, Apple Watch magnetic charging cable, USB adapter, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, NFC. So yeah, so a lot of interesting stuff here. Apple Watch is not a medical device, they say, but also they're promoting Apple Health as well, and requires iPhone 5 or later, iOS 8 or later, Apple ID. So yes, and they haven't mentioned the actual battery life in terms of hours, but they say that battery life, charge cycles, and display life may vary by use and settings. Apple Watch may need to be serviced or replaced by Apple or an authorized provider. Colors may vary or change over time. So case size refers to height. So yeah, so that's the Apple Watch itself, the box and the specs on the box. So let's actually open it up. Felt like opening a different kind of device for the first time. Never felt like an Apple box itself. So this is the box it comes in. As you can see, I'm already having it, but still I wanted to show you how it looks like. It's a pretty premium case. Probably something similar to the Apple headphones in terms of the design. You see wrapped in all paper all over. So this is the case it comes in. So let me actually see if I can put it back in the case for a quick second. So this is how you actually take it out, and so this is how it came placed with all stickers all over the place. So let me just put this aside and actually show you the watch itself. So this is a watch on the front and the back. As you can see, this is 38mm, and this is the medium large strap. Actually found out that there are actually two straps in the box. Initially I used it comes fitted with a small strap, but actually you have two straps in the box. I'll show it to you in a second. This is the Apple Watch itself, which has been creating all the noise in the market. Finally Apple has a watch, and yes, the user experience does feel premium to other smartwatches in the segment, but is it worth $350? Not quite. So let's quickly put this aside. So this is the box which comes in. It's a box within a box. So let's put this aside. Probably it's like even can be considered a storage case for storing your watch in case you're not using it or plan to carry it somewhere. I think this is how you need to carry it. But then this is the longer strap, so it wouldn't fit. So maybe you'll have to fold the strap. I'm not sure it will fold the strap. I think it wouldn't fold, but yeah, so maybe this is how you need to carry it if you need to carry it. So I don't think this will close with the larger strap. Oh, so they've made it in a way there's actually closing even with the longer strap in there, although it's protruding out of the case here. So small one goes in here up to here itself. So let's actually see if you have the small one in the box here. It says designed by Apple in California, like all other Apple products, and you have some other stuff here. So you have the quick start guide. This is a lot of text for a quick start guide on an Apple product, and lots of pictures as well. So for an Apple product, this is actually a bit complicated. I myself felt a bit lost when I actually started like setting it up. It's not a straightforward device to get set up, especially for an Apple device. You expect a out of the box easy experience. took some work to get used to, and setting up did take a lot of time. It works with the iPhone 5 and upwards. So I had the Apple Watch app here, set it up, paired it, syncing to about 15-20 minutes, and so this is the adjustment and the like the watch strap and everything. So have an heart rate monitor. It'll give you a tour in a second. So these are the stuff you can do in the watch as well. You have the faces you can customize. Limited for faces are available as of now. Apps, very well done. The apps concept compared to say an Android Wear. So you get 2 strap lengths in the box. Pretty useful and pretty much a good move by Apple instead of charging us another $19 for this. And yeah, so here is the final bit. So you have the charger as well and the magnetic charging cradle. Something innovative again, wireless charging. Apple wouldn't reveal much about it during their actual unveiling of the watch itself. But here you have a normal, this is a UK plug considering it's Hong Kong. So this is a normal USB plug but quite a different one. It's a 5 volt 1 ampere charger, and it actually takes in this new cable. It's innovative wireless charging cable cradle from Apple. So you put the watch on this and charge it. There's a normal USB on the other side, so you can charge it even with your Mac. So yeah, it's pretty decent looking cradle, and it's probably the first time Apple is going wireless in terms of charging. Which probably you'll see this in the iPhone 7 or iPhone 6s wireless charging. They finally made something here. So here you have the cable itself. It's a pretty long cable, and again, good move by Apple. I thought they'd give a shorter length cable, but I think this is again Apple moving into a luxury segment or a premium product category. Not going to be cheap. So for $350, yeah, they've done some decent offerings in terms of the packaging. So this is the wireless charging cable. So that's about it in the box. Yeah, I expect a gold edition strap as well, but no, it's not that. We just paid likely around $350 for this. And so this is the watch itself. So as you can see here, beautiful finish. It does feel premium for a rubber strap. This is just a rubber sports strap here. And the watch dial, so there are 2 variants available in terms of the sizes, and there are like 100 different straps available as well. But basically there are 38mm watch face sizes and a 42mm watch face size is available. So this does feel small for my size, for my wrist. So the way you put it on is you push it in here, and yeah, so there you go. And the moment you wear it, the heart rate monitor starts working. So here we have the watch face itself. So there's some kind of detection they do in terms of accelerometer and also the proximity. So you actually doesn't work 100% accurately, but it's turned off now. But yeah, when you look at it, it tends to wake up. You move your wrist. It has a wrist detection feature, wrist shake detection feature, which lets you glance. So as you can see, this is a watch face area. You can force press and then customize. So we also have the famous Mickey Mouse watch face as well. So the way you kind of change the watch face is long press here, and then you see the options, and then you confirm it by pressing on it. So as you can see, you have, so I told you about the boarding pass. So passbook is there on the Apple Watch. I have my entire boarding pass for yesterday's flight here, and you have my seat number, my flight, and even the barcode for the flight. So this is where Apple is again innovating in terms of bringing it to real life use and adoption. Very similar to Apple Pay. I don't see it getting popular in India, but in the US and in markets where Apple is popular, like extremely popular, this will be seeing a lot of adoption. This is one use which I really like, the passbook. So this is my calendar, and also I think this is a multitasking screen. So yeah, this is a multitasking screen. If you swipe up from the home screen, from the bottom, so you have, this is the screen which shows the connected to my phone. It's in, I think, do not disturb mode, and then airplane mode to toggle it. So you can even ping your phone. So you can ping the phone and it finds your phone for you in case you are absent-minded in keeping your phone anywhere. It gives a ping to your phone, which is kind of useful. And then you have probably, you can also control the music player from here. So this is the volume as well. So that's something. This is the battery indicator. It says 80% remaining, and there's a power reserve mode which lets you conserve battery as well. And then I haven't set up the activity app. This is mainly for tracking your steps and heart rate and everything, and set it up. So this is the my Google Calendar. This is the weather. So it says it's going to rain. So once you tap on it, it shows the cities. So what Apple has done better than other smartwatches out there is the UI actually. Like it looks pretty interesting and engaging. Obviously, there's not much real estate. You can't do much on a small screen, but how do you do it better? So pretty much that's where Apple is innovating. So yes, it is a bit of a mess in terms of organization. It's I don't know if they could do it any better, but yes, it feels slightly similar to Android Wear in terms of getting lost. You don't know where you are, you don't know what you're doing, and obviously that's probably a problem with the old watch concept itself. So you have the this is actually favorites of friends concept, so you can actually control this from the app. So let me actually show it to you in the app itself. So this is the app here which you can actually control the watch settings here. So you can disable or enable whichever apps you want the Apple Watch to see from the phone. So you have something called as friends. You can add people here and remove people, and you can show it as like a shortcut here. So you can call people here from the wrist. So let me call Siraj. So yeah, so that's the call, and so you can also send messages. So there's something message here, and let's actually show you the emoticon concept. So you can see how you do all this. It's just funny. So and let's actually send this, and it's going to be. So that is actually, so that's actually multitasking if you see that. So there's a heart rate. Okay, I think I saw heart rate. So let's actually measure the heart rate. So there's actually some sensors at the bottom. So actually we'll show you a tour now when it's measuring the heart rate. So as you can see some green LEDs here. Looks pretty scary. But then yeah, these are the LEDs, and these are the buttons for removing the strap, and this is the button for getting access to the favorite friends. And this is where you actually take out the strap. So you press on this and slide it out. Very easily done. I didn't expect it to be this easy. And the way you lock it is you unhold the button, and this is the crown, and so this is the strap itself. This is the sports model, as I told you. I'm sure we're not going to be unboxing or showing you 20 different straps. This is the only one we could actually get. But obviously, if you're in the market for one, you can go to an Apple store in your country, and they do have all the ones available for display. So yeah, so that's something. So here you have the app drawer itself. So pretty interesting app drawer. I think you can use this. We have more apps. The more you can actually zoom in and use. One of the coolest things is Uber. You can actually book a cab very easily, and like you can even do it accidentally as well. So that's Uber. I'm not going to trouble somebody. So you can actually get out of this right now. So another thing is currency. This is an XC app. Say you're shopping abroad and you want to see the currency rates, so that's useful to have on the wrist as well. And there's another app. Say this is the phone. That was the phone. Okay, that was the camera. So you can actually control the phone camera. You can control the phone camera. This is a camera inception. So you can actually control the phone camera as well. This is an official app. You get a vibration once I take a photo. So that's the camera. This is Instagram. There's email. There's even the phone app as well. You can make calls, favorites, voicemail, contacts. So yeah, we'll do a separate video about the entire UI of the Apple Watch itself, but this is just an unboxing, and we wanted to show you how it works basically. So there's also Apple Maps as well. Apple Maps isn't great in India, but it did work really beautifully in China and Hong Kong. So you can actually zoom out by using the the crown. So you are in Chennai right now. So it uses your phone for all the data transmission. It doesn't have anything built in terms of data. So yeah, so that's settings. Let's go into the settings. So you have general, about, says okay, yeah, here you have the storage. So it's about 6.2 GB is the capacity, and you have 5.8 GB available. So passbook, yeah, so you have all my tickets here: American, Cathay Pacific, British Airways. Pretty useful to have all that in the wrist. Not even have to fiddle the phone. You get everything from your wrist, which is super cool. And you have the calendar as well. So You have the week view, month view, and everything. So all in all, it's a pretty nice little gadget if you are using an Apple iPhone. But apart from that, it's pretty much useless if you're not using an iPhone. So it works only with an iPhone. Um, and they beautifully implemented the UI. That's something which is commendable. Overall, so that was a quick unboxing, not really unboxing, but re-unboxing, and a tour of the retail box and the quick hands-on and first impressions of the Apple Watch. Been using it for the last 24 hours, and I wanted to make sure I get out my thoughts to you guys. So, is it worth $350? Maybe if you're using an Apple iPhone and you're sucked into the Apple ecosystem like me, it's probably worth it. But then, if you're not using an iPhone as one of your primary devices, obviously you can't use the Apple Watch because it wouldn't pair with other Android device or anything. But if you want to get an Apple Watch and then move on to an iPhone, maybe yes. But otherwise, is it worth $350? Not really. And it's Gen 1. But overall, I wouldn't recommend you spending any bit more than $350 or $399. $350 is for the base 38mm version sports model. $399 is for the 42mm version. I don't see a big difference between the 38mm watch face size and the 42mm. This is a 38mm. I actually wanted a 42 but couldn't get hold of once I got a 38. Pretty much okay. I used a Moto 360 in the past, but I felt it's really big. I think that's in the 42mm territory. $350 for an Apple Watch. Want to try cool tech? Yes, get this one. Otherwise, I think you can wait for the Apple Watch Gen 2. So that was our first look at the Apple Watch and a quick tour of the retail box itself and the packaging. So yes, do it a like if you like this video and you appreciate the fact that we got an Apple Watch for you, for showing it to you in terms of unboxing and first impressions. We got it all the way from Hong Kong. So do it a like and do share it with your friends as well if you like this video, and do subscribe to our channel if you have not done so already. And thanks for watching. See you in the next video.